a sort of dad in action. You've seen a dad at work being interrupted by his kids. Some people say he didn't do such a good job. I am starting the conversation. I think that what he did would be typical of a lot of dads. The thing that got me the most, he didn't even turn around. You're in a work situation, you've got your work hat on. It was such a good opportunity for a dad to be seen as a nurturer. This guy didn't even turn his head. All right, so here's the setup if you haven't seen it. There is a man who is doing an interview on the BBC. All of a sudden, over his shoulder, you can see his little girl push the door open and just kind of march over to him. He proceeds to put his hand out and kind of push her back. In comes the youngest. And she just kind of also hops into the room with mom racing in behind them, literally dragging the children out. She grabs one kid, grabs the baby. The dad tries his best to maintain his composure. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Sorry, so sorry. Couldn't even turn his head. In my opinion, there are a couple of things that this dad could have done differently. Turn, grab the kid, put her on your lap, and continue the interview. This is so-and-so, my little girl. All right, you be real quiet while I'm talking to the BBC, okay? Guys, when you're in a work situation, just remember, if you have an opportunity to show your kid that they are more important to you than your job, take it. In no uncertain terms, being a dad's a bigger job. You'll be more embraced than you think. Dadding comes first. There are so many negative and horrible things that are calling your kids away from you that I'm sorry, man, if your kid comes running to you and needs you and wants to touch you and wants to be next to you, you gotta grab them and let them know that that is always available. Always available. Take those precious seconds and those precious opportunities and be a dad. But my job here is to kill the stereotype and to create a new mindset and to encourage dads to just be the dads that you always are. You're the same guy whether you're working or whether you're playing in that playground with your kids. Being a man doesn't just mean going out, putting on a suit and tie, and earning a paycheck. Things like being a good father, a loving father, caring father, a good husband, a good partner are more important. So if you have a different opinion, if you think you did everything right, awesome. Let's hear it in the comments. I want to see you like the video. I want to see you subscribe. Keep coming back to Where's Mommy. And in those situations, if your kid comes at you and comes running and wants to hug you and hold you and you're in the middle of work, do it. Do it. Because that's what this thing is. That is hashtag dadding. That's what I think. Go get to dadding. Thanks so much for watching the channel. We love you. Click the subscribe button there or there. If you think that you agree with me and you want to say something, great. Say something. I want to talk to you. If you disagree with me, then say something. I want to talk to you too. And go get to dadding.